Hi, everyone. Paul Kerr here with the BioData Catalyst Coordinating Center. I'm just going to briefly go over cloud credits, including when they're needed and how to apply for them. So next slide, please. Cloud credits are required to perform certain tasks, such as running analyses or storing results. Note that users are not charged for the storage of the data sets that are hosted on BioData Catalyst. However, when that data is used in your analyses, then users do need to cover the cost of the computation and the storage of the derived results. Also, users who upload or import their own data into BioData Catalyst will need to cover the storage costs for that data. Many factors are involved in estimating the amount of cloud credits needed. For instance, computation costs are influenced by the size of the analysis and the length of time it takes to run. Likewise, storage costs are influenced by the file size and the length of time that the data is stored. Next slide, please. New users of BioData Catalyst may apply for an initial $500 in cloud credits, also known as pilot credits, and many analyses can be completed for that amount or less. For larger tasks, you can use the credits to test and evaluate the ecosystem for things such as piloting pipelines on smaller samples and estimating how much a full analysis will cost. Cloud credits can be applied to either or both workspaces. So your $500 in credits can go entirely to Terra or 7 Bridges, or you can split it into $250 on both workspaces. If you don't already have CWL tools or Whittle tools and you're flexible about which workspace to use, we recommend trying both Terra and 7 Bridges so you can test and evaluate them with your chosen data to make an informed decision about which workspace is the best fit for your research. And if you like, you can transfer any unused credits from one workspace onto the workspace of your choice. Next slide, please. Here's the workflow for requesting pilot credits. First, if you haven't already, like Amber mentioned, please sign up for the BioData Catalyst Community, which provides access to the help desk, forums, newsletters, and more. Then you'll want to sign up for either Terra or 7 Bridges or both. After you've signed up for a workspace, you can then complete the Cloud Credits request form. Again, you can use all your credits on a single workspace or split the credits between the two workspaces. After you've spent your pilot credits, you can cover future costs through grant funding, a credit card, or a purchase order. Next slide, please. Here's the Cloud Credits webpage. I have a little video here goes with it. And so the Cloud Credits request form is listed under resources, which includes links to helpful articles on estimating and controlling cloud costs, along with the form to request credits. The form asks for some basic information, including PI and collaborator names if available, and your role in organization. At the bottom, it says you may request one of the following, and here you choose the $500 in initial pilot cloud credits. I would note that the other option here is additional cloud credits. As you know, NHLBI's mission focuses on heart, lung, blood, and sleep disorders, and researchers in those areas may apply for additional cloud credits beyond the initial 500 for specific projects. Please note that these requests are closely reviewed by NHLBI leadership, and this should not be seen as a sustainable way to pay for large projects. And lastly, you'll choose your preferred workspace, 7 Bridges, Terra, or both. Please note that it can take a few business days for cloud credits requests to be approved and applied to the workspace you choose.